overcome obstacles and find inspiration in these real-life stories of adversity. Life can be tough, but it's how we respond to challenges that defines us. In this video, we share powerful stories of people who have faced incredible hardships and come out on top. From overcoming physical disabilities to battling mental health, these stories will inspire you to keep pushing forward, no matter what life throws your way. Get ready to be motivated and inspired by these incredible tales of resilience and determination. I'm diving deep into some real-life stories of overcoming adversity, and I challenge myself to find the most inspiring one that will motivate you to push through your own struggles. Resilience is a word we often throw around, but it's so much more than that. It's the ability to weather the storms of life, to face our fears head-on, and to keep moving forward even when everything seems to be against us. And I truly believe that real-life stories of overcoming adversity are some of the most powerful motivators out there. We've all faced challenges at some point or another, right? We've all struggled with feelings of hopelessness, of despair, of feeling like we're stuck in a rut and can't get out. Maybe it's an illness, maybe it's a loss, maybe it's a failure. Whatever it is, it can feel insurmountable. And sometimes, it can be hard to see a way out, to imagine a future that's even remotely better than the present. We've all been there, stuck in that dark place, wondering if things will ever get better. Maybe we've even felt like giving up, like it's just too hard to keep going. And yet, somehow, we find a way to push through. We find a way to keep moving forward, even if it's just a tiny step at a time. But then there are those times when it's not just us facing a challenge, it's our entire identity that's being shaken to its core. Maybe we've been diagnosed with a serious illness, maybe we've lost someone we love, maybe we've experienced a failure so profound it feels like it's defined us. Those are the moments when it can feel like our whole world is crashing down around us. There was a woman named Maria who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She was a wife, a mother of 2 young children, and her entire world was turned upside down in an instant. She was devastated, and rightfully so. Her whole future was suddenly uncertain. Then there was John, who spent years struggling with addiction. He lost his job, his family, his friends, everything. He was left alone, feeling like he was beyond redemption. Or what about Sarah, who was in a car accident that left her with a traumatic brain injury? She struggled to remember even the simplest things, and her sense of identity was shattered. These stories are just a few examples of the countless people out there who have faced seemingly insurmountable challenges. And yet, despite the odds against them, they found a way to overcome. Maria began to focus on her treatment, pouring all her energy into getting well. She joined support groups, she started journaling, and she found comfort in her loved ones. And slowly but surely, she started to heal. John hit rock bottom, but he didn't give up. He checked himself into rehab, and with the support of his loved ones, he slowly started to rebuild his life. Sarah began to relearn everything, from tying her shoes to cooking a meal. It was a slow and painful process, but she was determined to regain her independence. There was a moment in each of their stories when they made a crucial decision that led to a breakthrough or a change in perspective. For Maria, it was the moment she realized she wasn't alone in her journey. For John, it was the moment he realized he needed help. And for Sarah, it was the moment she realized she was stronger than she thought. These stories are a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. They prove that no matter what life throws our way, we always have the power to choose how we respond. So what can we learn from these stories? We can learn that overcoming adversity is possible, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. We can learn that we're not alone in our struggles, and that there's always hope, always a way forward. And we can learn that with determination, support, and a willingness to push through, we can overcome anything life throws our way. If you've got a story of overcoming adversity that you'd like to share, please leave it in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more inspiring content.